one of the things I always notice about speaking with David Icke, and I spent a lot of time with him, at the end of every show that we've had here, usually the last 45 minutes, I'm usually saying, well, what are we going to do? Like, what are we going to do? And he always ends it by saying, we are all one. We need to stop dividing and creating divisions and realize we're all consciousness, we're all energy, having a brief experience called being
Well
human.
put.
And so it's part, actually, people rarely actually remember that part about David. But for all the vilification that he gets, at the end of the day, he could easily say, okay, let's go get them, right? Let's go burn them
Right.
down. And he doesn't. He says the opposite, which always reminds me that those are the people I should be listening to. And so maybe that's why his message is so powerful, because deep down inside, there's not a us versus them, let's go get them, I do have this agenda here. It's why don't we all come together and do the right thing for all of us, and let's do it out of love somehow. And I feel like when you're speaking on that frequency, people will listen ultimately, subconsciously, maybe in the long run.
Jordan Peterson is another one that seems to be able to tap into that.
Yeah.
What we're speaking of is deep and super important. Along those lines, a British journalist interviewed Ryan Cole and myself, and I ran into her recently when I was in London to do that hit on Nigel Farage's show. And the question she posed is, what is the thing that unites all of you, these doctors that are touring all over the world and speaking out and getting, just royally reamed every time we turn around? Ryan Cole said it best, our commitment to humanity. And it's, this is deep. If I keep going down this road, the tears are going to come. But this is deep, profound stuff. And it speaks. What I run into all over the world is an emerging sense of a better future that isn't this centralized, utilitarian, Marxist, transhumanism, fourth industrial revolution world, but a decentralized world of interactive communities. And I argue that in order to get there, what we most need is neutral arbiters that can create and enforce the guardrails necessary for us to all engage in commerce. It's a very middle class way of looking at the world, but I think we all want to be kind of left alone to do our business. Those are at least of us that think about these things, and not to be subjected to the whims of monopolists or globalist financiers or whatever. We just kind of want to, raise our kids and live our lives and do transactions, which is the essence, I think, of living in a human community. It's very transactional, and to do so in a environment that is not skewed or biased towards one outcome or one party at the favor of another. And so I think there are those who speak about the potential of the human race as something much bigger than what we currently can envision and enable under our current structure. That we have much more potential, and it has yet to be tapped into and fully realized because we have a lot of structural barriers to doing it, not the least of which is that we have enabled the rise of a sociopathic, psychopathic leader class. But if we could somehow get beyond that, if we could somehow break through as a consequence of what we've experienced, to more of a live and let live world, I think, as a human species, we've got huge untapped potential if we can find a way to cooperate with each other. And I absolutely am not talking about from each according to his abilities and to each according to his needs. But I think you catch the point. And I one of the things I've also kind of tried to drive home is the importance of the arts. The arts are like the ultimate embodiment. They don't fit on a spreadsheet very well, but yet they embody what we are as humans. They are an expression, and like an ultimate expression of us as humans. Arts and frankly, faith, religion, capture our aspirations, our joy, our play, and none of that fits on a utilitarian, AI optimized, if we only had enough data spreadsheet, to lead us to a world where you own nothing and you're happy. I just, and what I find most disturbing about what we've experienced over the last 3 years is that the global leadership seems to have absolutely no care for those things, those traits that make us human.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim, watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. Hey, do you want to profit from crypto? Then join my DeFi Academy. The Crypto DeFi Academy will help you create generational wealth. But don't take my word for it. Listen to my students.
When I first got into crypto, I remember thinking to myself, I need to learn more. Brian Rose, learning crypto, learning DeFi, gotta do it.
I am so grateful that I jumped in and did this. I had to break through some limiting beliefs that I can do this, that I can afford this, that I can be in this.
It challenges the things that are deeply rooted within us.
Joining DeFi Academy has been one of the best decisions I have made on my blockchain journey.
This course was a life changer, a game changer, a huge eye-opener, coming from knowing practically nothing at the speed of the learning over 4 weeks was just fantastic.
The information you provided in this class was invaluable.
I feel far more confident in my next steps.
You took complex concepts and made them easier to understand.
What's different than so many other ones is it just doesn't tell you what to do. It actually makes you do it.
This is for people who are serious about becoming traders. This is the way it should be done.
I realized from this learning experience again that it is not about what you learn, but about who you learn it from.
The energy was insane. I've never experienced such incredible energy on a live call. Brian Rose, you are a legend, my friend.
It's the only thing in the market where you can get all information and learn everything what you need to know.
Everything is so clear and so well done, and I'm just forever grateful for this program.
It made me feel so much more confident about crypto than I did before.
I did not anticipate how passionate I was going to become about it.
It's also been like a big learning experience for me, not just in the crypto space, but just an overall balance of life.
What I've learned is, how to take ownership, of my life in a way that I really hadn't before.
Yeah, you can't put a price on that, really.
I would recommend it to anybody, top notch.
Excellence does not come cheap. So if you want excellence, you got to pay for it, but it's so worth it.
Pull the trigger. That's what this course is about.
You're not going to regret it, really. It's amazing.
Thank you, Brian and team.
So what are you waiting for? Crypto is happening now. Click the link below, submit your application, and let me mentor you on how to create generational wealth and build the decentralized financial infrastructure of the future.